Hey students, I'm going to record a quick video here today to introduce you to a discussion strategy we're going to be using during the upcoming weeks. It's called Socratic Seminar. Socratic Seminar is a student-driven collaborative conversation. It's based on a text that we read, that everyone commonly reads. The questions generally are open-ended and meant to stimulate deep thinking. Students are required to actively listen, think critically, and articulate their thoughts and responses, sharing their ideas with the rest of the class. The burden of the responsibility on a Socratic seminar is on your shoulders as students in terms of coming prepared and ready to have a thoughtful discussion about the text. So this is based on the philosopher Socrates, and he thought it was so much more important for students to learn to think for themselves rather than to simply get the right answers. So a Socratic seminar is really a chance for me to hear about your thoughts and ideas as they relate to the text. So the expectations for the seminar, what it looks like. We rearrange the desks in a Socratic seminar into a circle, or chairs simply, so we can face each other. If it's a large class Socratic seminar or a whole class Socratic seminar, we would have two circles, an inner circle and an outer circle, but that depends on the number of people participating. Your job is, of course, to come having carefully read and annotated the text with thoughts, ideas, and questions. So for this first attempt, the text we're going to be working with is the short story called Button Button, and that's what our first Socratic seminar will be based on. During the seminar, we listen carefully to one another and we read the room. So in a Socratic seminar, we don't want to have to be raising our hands. What we want to do is look around the room and interject our ideas and our thoughts at a time when it's appropriate and fits with the rest of the conversation that's happening. This also means that we have to be mindful if we're someone like I am who likes to talk a lot or share a lot of ideas. I have to also read the room and know when it's time for me to step back and let somebody else have a turn. And then, of course, we will have to be respectful. This is a discussion. It's not a debate or an argument. So while it's okay to disagree, we always, in a Socratic seminar, need to find ways to do that respectfully. The conversation should build logically. So the teacher's role during a Socratic seminar is simply to listen to the students. The teacher shouldn't be interjecting or guiding the discussion because it's really an opportunity to learn what you think about the text. Ideas should be connected when you share ideas between one another, there should be a logical flow to the conversation. The ideas should sound connected. Ways to do that are using sentence stems like, I agree with, or can you clarify what you meant, or to build off the point you made. Those are all ways that we can connect the ideas that we want to share with ideas that were shared before ours. During a Socratic seminar, it's common to see students taking notes. Notes can help you remember thoughts and ideas you want to contribute. Think about what else you might bring to the discussion that's a new idea or something that maybe we haven't talked about yet. And it can help you also keep track of the logic of the conversation in a logical way, remembering what other students shared that may have felt like an aha moment for you or something important that you wanted to think more about. Again, it's really important we all understand it's text-based. So your ticket, so to speak, into a Socratic seminar is having read and annotated the story under study. In this case, that story is going to be Button Button, and you will reference it during the discussion. Now, this is really important. It's not ever about having right or wrong interpretations or answers to the text. In fact, we may all interpret the text in completely different ways and unique ways based on our own experiences and ideas. And that's what makes reading, frankly, so cool. So the biggest piece we have to keep in mind, though, is that when we interpret the text, it should be based on what the text says or what we infer from reading the text. So we should be able to use text evidence to help others understand why we thought what we thought. So that brings us to the end. There's a video clip that you can watch of other students, middle school students, participating in a Socratic seminar. That might help you kind of see and visualize what this looks like. There is also a link to question stems to help you generate a couple of your own questions that you want to bring to the Socratic seminar. And the biggest thing is I can't wait to hear your thoughts and ideas. I can't wait to see how you responded to the story button, which, as you probably figured out, is about a moral dilemma.